Welcome to Sex Positive Gaming. I'm Annie, and thank you all so much for last week's feedback. Many of you want to hear about new projects, but then a lot of you only wanted to hear about completed games. So, in an effort to be fair, I'll use this week's update to talk about a few newer titles without devoting an entire video to games that may not be completed for years, if ever. That being said, we are more likely to see completed projects from developers who already have experience releasing completed titles. So this week we're going to look at two newer games, Parasite Black and Camp Morningwood. Parasite Black is a dark fantasy adventure that really reminds me of Seeds of Chaos, in both its tone, the hand-drawn art, and the ton of flavors that the game offers. The release schedule of the builds have been really consistent, and the team behind the game has worked on other titles like The Spellbook, so I'm really excited and optimistic for what this can become. On the other hand, Camp Morningwood is a lighthearted comedic adventure as you play the only male in an all-female camp. This is being developed by X is Coming, who created the Star Wars parody, Orange Trainer, and the Totally Spies parody, Paprika Trainer. This is still really early in development, but it looks like it will be an awesome game, especially if you enjoy the Monster Girl flavor. On the topic of seasoned developers, I spoke with the creator of Man of the House, Faerun, earlier this week, and the Steam release of their newest title, Mystwood Manor, should be at the end of the month. This hotel management harem Scooby-Doo mystery has been in development for 3 years, and I'm really excited to play the finished version later this month. I also had a chance to finally play The Divine Speaker. This is a beautiful hand-drawn yaoi title that takes place in a highly religious fantasy civilization. This is a story of self-discovery and romance as you explore the world you have been sheltered from. I just started work on the most improved Patreon games of 2022. I really like how balanced the list ended up being between flavors, as well as between new and existing projects. Hopefully there will be something for everyone. Look forward to that later this month. And finally, I wanted to talk about my recent review of The Curse of Blackbone. Usually, I do not release a review of a game that is this negative. There have been many reviews previously that I did not release because of gameplay quality or content concerns. Given the feedback that I have received, that may have been a mistake on my part. I really want to try to be as positive an impact on this industry as I can, because I know how important having safe and healthy outlets for sex and sexuality are for our mental health and for society. Please let me know what you think. Should I continue to have an occasional review that is negative, or should I stick with games where the review is still fair but positive overall? I know this can be tricky in the YouTube comments, so feel free to use Patreon or Discord if you prefer. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you all think. And until next time, no shaming, just gaming. Thanks to all this month's support on Patreon. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you all.